outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Primetime. Hits the jumper in space. .41 seconds left to play here in the first. Carter with a screen on Beal. It's Anthony with the drive, and he comes up with the deuce. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, you could see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Capella, the pass to Primetime. Fires at the elbow. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Primetime. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Here's Banchero, and Durant sends it back.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Here's Anthony. Puts up a deep three. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Harris. And the Suns here with a different look. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Eubanks. Primetime comes in for Bull. Beal's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Devin Booker in for Gordon. Setting the floor for the Suns. Primetime is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against the Pacers had a huge game. He scored 24 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident, notching a double-double and also making his presence felt. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Primetime, the pass to Capella. Here's Primetime. Again, Phoenix.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Fultz dishes to Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Despite the fact that he's highly skilled, Paolo Banchero also plays with this relentless energy you love.
Wagner's checked in for Fultz. Well, Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Primetime, and the Suns tack on 2 more. And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando. 17-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And so it's Phoenix taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk. And you look at the league, Shaq, you've said today's players are puddin' pops, which, by the way, are delicious. Any other dessert-related put-downs?
Great question, Ernie.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Magic.
Pretty simple. They're getting bullied on the boards.
Thanks for spending half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Cole Anthony is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Down low, here's Carter over Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Primetime, the pass to Capella. Here's Primetime. Capella with a screen on Banchero. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been, and I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, DA. Thanks. Beal, and that one, good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Well, Orlando shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
The Magic trail by 21. He kicks it to Banchero. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
KD passes to Primetime. Durant with a screen on Banchero. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fultz against Booker. Passes it to Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Primetime. He's covered by Isaac and stolen by Harris. Booker against Fultz. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
And so it's Phoenix with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, they've got Gordon, Bull out there with Primetime. Then it's Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Back to KD. Pass to Primetime. 6 on the shot clock. Suns moving the ball around from deep. Rebounded by Isaac. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Bull. Harris on the double team. Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Isaac. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Mo.